Hi guys, I'm Garin.
I'm Ratu.
I'm Raisa.
In this time, we're going to storytelling about Malin Kundang. So let's to the start of video. Have you ever heard the story about a boy who disrespected his mother and ended up being turned into stone? Yup, this isn't just an ordinary tale. It's the tragic story of a young man named Malin Kundang.
In a small village near the coast lived a mother and her son. His name was Malin Kundang. They lived a simple life, far from luxury. His mother worked hard all by herself, becoming a vizir, a laundry worker, all one purpose, so that Malin could grow up to be successful.
Malin grew up to be smart, hardworking, and full of big dreams. But he knew that in that small village, big dreams weren't easy to reach. So when he was old enough, he told his mom, "Mom, I want to go away and try to find a better life."
His mom was reluctant at first, but she knew she couldn't keep her son forever. With a science herd and endless players, she let Malin go. She had one request. She said, "When you're mad at it, you don't forget your mother."
Malin left. He boarded a ship and joined merchants. At first, he worked as a laborer, but thanks to his hard work and smart, he was promoted. Years went by. Malin became successful. He was a wealthy merchant. He had his own ship. He married a noble woman.
But during all the time, he never sent news. His mother waited. Every day she sat by the shore, hoping for a ship to come, and for Malin to step off it. But only sea breeze and waves come. One day, the village became crowded. A grand ship had docked at the port.
Villagers gathered, curious, and from that ship stepped down a well-dressed man with a beautiful woman who clearly came from a rich family. People buzzed, "That's Malin! That's Bukundang's son!"
His mother heard the news. She ran to the port with her mind. Strange, even though her body was weak. As she arrived, she called out with a trembling voice, "Malin, my son, you come home?"
But Malin only looked at her with a cold stare. He held his wife's hand tightly and said, "Sorry, I don't know you. I'm not the son of a poor woman."
Proud villagers were shocked. His mother stood still. Tears welled up in her eyes, not from shame, but from a broken heart. The child she raised on her own, though she many sacrifices, now pretended not to know her.
With the last of her strength, she prayed not for safety but for justice. "If he truly is my son, my God, punish him."
Suddenly, the sky darkened, strong winds blew, lightning struck, the sea roared. People panicked, the sea broke violently, and amid the chaos, Malin's body began to change.
His skin hardened, his feet stuck to the ground, his hands froze. He turned to stone, his face locked in a regretful expression. But it was too late. This stone still stands today. People believe it is Malin Kundang.
This may be a legend, but the legend is real. It's about how wealth and status can make someone forget their roots, about how a mother prayer can become the greatest power.
We all have dreams to be successful, to be a someone, but don't forget when you're high up, who helped you stand.
Because when we forget, become arrogant, and deny the person who loves us most, sometimes it's not the word that punished, but our own conscience.
So, before it's too late, let's never belittle the role of your parents.
They may not be perfect, but their love is unmatched.
That was the story of Malin Kundang. Not just a tale, but a mirror for all of us.
Let's learn from this story not to be the child buried because of a curse.
But the child remembered for their appreciation.
But did you know, turning to stone wasn't the end? Because since that day, the legend of Malin Kundang has been passed down from generation to generation. Not just to scare children, but to remind all of us of the importance of gratitude and appreciating those who fight for us.
Imagine how deep a mother would must be when her own child pretended not to know her, even though she worked day and night, endured hunger, fatigue, even pain, just so her child could have a better future.
And Malin, he saw his mother as an embracing past. He was ashamed of his own roots, but a tall tree stands firm because its roots are strong, and those roots are our parents.
Many of us might feel like Malin sometimes. We want to change, to success, to be recognized, but sometimes in that journey we lose ourselves, forget who helped us when we fell, who believed in us when others don't.
That's why the story of Malin Kundang is just for children. It's for us who are growing up, busy chasing dreams, and sometimes without realizing it, leaving behind important values.
Values like humility, respecting our parents, honoring our origins. Not that we must stay in the past, but at least don't forget who stood by us in the beginning.
If we keep chasing success but forget to be grateful, our heart might slowly turn to stone. Not literally, but a stone that can no longer feel love, guilt, or empathy.
And you know what? The real curse is lighting our storm. It's regret that comes when it's too late.
Just imagine if only Malin had hugged his mother. If only he said, "I'm sorry, Mom, I miss you." Maybe the story would end differently. No stone, no curse, just an embrace and tears of joy.
But the story has already happened, and now it's our turn to take the lesson, so we don't become the Malin in our own story.
So, from now on, when you try chasing dreams, remember your mother face who once engrounded you. Remember your father who may have been silent, but always there to help. Remember your family who may not be perfect, but will always be home.
Because no matter how great we become, without them, we're nothing.
And one more thing, if someday you become somebody, come home once in a while. Bring a smile, bring news, or just hug them and say, I haven't forgotten.
That is the true meaning of Malin Kundang's story, not about stone, but about heart.
About how people can lose their way, but also come back if they still remember where they came from.
So let's not wait until everything turned to stone.
Before that happens, love those who are always there for us.
Because our story can still have a different ending.
Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.